A2Z is a state-funded leading engineering college in the country, renowned for its teaching and placements. Now, A2Z aspires to be a global leader in research as well. A2Z has therefore decided to push for better quality research from its newly recruited faculty members. In the past, a few faculty members were confirmed because of their exceptional teaching feedback, even though their research output was below par. Currently, the Dean, in consultation with the Academic Council, has included the quality of research as a mandatory requirement, along with teaching excellence for the confirmation of newly recruited faculty members. The Academic Council comprises senior faculty members from different departments. Nice. So they had faculty members, they were a leading company, they're state funded, they're doing well. But they want to be global, so they've set out their stall to say, hey, we want research as well. And then they're saying, we will not, when we are confirming people, if the teachers, if the students love them, that's not enough for us. We're still going to nudge them, prod them, push them to say, hey, we need to have good research as well. As included quality of research is a mandatory requirement along with teaching excellence. This word, mandatory requirement, not an optional feature, not a can have, but a must have. So that's what they're thinking about. You're going towards new territory. You're saying, look, I want to be a global leader, and therefore research plays an important role for me. You want to set expectations. New guys are coming in. They will be confirmed only after checking out their research as well. Lovely. See, what else is there? Initially, newly recruited faculty members are put on a probation for 3 years. Either they are confirmed or their probation is extended or their services are terminated based on teaching and research contribution. They say yes, no, maybe. Once confirmed, their job is secure along with other additional prerequisites or other parts they have. Along with other additional whatever they get. Aparna joined the social sciences department of A2Z 2 years back. She's amongst the many faculty members recruited after the new norms for confirmation were introduced. This is after it was told very clearly, or the norm include research. She completed her doctorate from a reputed university in the US with a significant research contribution. However, after joining A2Z, Aparna got deeply involved in social outreach as COVID-19 was spreading. Though her social outreach has given her immense satisfaction, she has nothing to show against research contributions. Further, it has impacted her teaching effectiveness. Her confirmation is due in a year. Nice, very interesting. So, Aparna comes with a good reputation, a good college, and she's done research in her life. But now, this is COVID-19 spreading, and she has stepped in to do social activities. Probably a good cause. Probably she's doing good job, good work there. Having said that, her research has suffered, so too perhaps as her teaching. Wonderful, interesting. Let's see the questions from here on. The Dean, during the annual appraisal of Aparna, realizes that her research contribution needs considerable investment of time and effort. He sees it and says, look, you've done jack. Got to be careful. He's concerned that her performance could set a wrong precedent for the new faculty recruits. The Dean wants to communicate to the new faculty recruit that research contribution is critical. He can't have one person slipping under the radar. He cannot afford to have a few people not taking research seriously. If that happens the next cycle, more people start taking research lightly. And then 3 years from now, we're back to where we started, where research is not so important, we're just a teaching college. So he's worried about that. The Dean wants to communicate to the new faculty recruit that research contribution is critical, important. Which of the following actions will best help the Dean in achieving the objective while being fair to Aparna? Appreciate Aparna's social outreach, but advise her to focus on research and teaching contribution as they are essential for confirmation. Yeah, I like this. I already like this. Same. You're not belittling what you do. It's good. I actually like that you're going out and doing. But hey, our rules are our rules. You've got to be careful. You cannot say, I'm doing stuff on COVID, therefore my teaching and research take a backseat. You simply cannot afford to do that. You have to don the hat of a COVID-19 activist or social research, social worker, and the hat of a teacher and researcher. So you've got to justify your role or justify your what you're effectively doing in both definitions, as one as a social contributor and as a professor teacher here. Extend Aparna's probation period by an additional year while reminding her about the research and teaching contributions needed for confirmation. I like this as well. Give her 1 more year because it's been a tough time, COVID, and she has done something else. So it's not a no. Maybe she can contribute. Maybe she is good at teaching. Maybe she will do her research. She can't get by without doing research and or teaching, but she can be given one more year. An extension is not a confirmation. It's just saying, hey, you got one more year to earn your steps. I like that as well. Suggest Aparna to start looking for a new job in the time available to her. No, we can't shut the door because the question clearly says being fair to Aparna. And there's one more year, so you can buckle up. She's from a reputed university, is capable, probably has things going for her potentially if she can pull up her socks. So somebody to say, hey, you can't just become this person, you need to teach and do research as well. In a firm yet kind way, that's the requirement. Not say, hey, look, chalo niklo. So I'm not such a big fan of this. Exhort Aparna to suspend her social outreach activities till the end of her probation and to focus on research and teaching instead. Probably nudge her to this, but it's not my job to say, don't do the other thing. So if I'm a friend, a brother, maybe even a colleague, a father, somebody can say, look, you need to balance. I don't think you can maintain both. Chuck this, keep this on hold for a year, get your confirmation, then think about this. But if I'm the dean, that's not my job to say what you should not be doing in your social circle, personal life. I can only say, hey, you need to be doing this. If you are really good and you can balance both, maybe you should do both. And so, but it's not my job to say, focus on research and teaching instead. Leave that and come here. I don't think so. Increase her teaching and research requirements while extending her probation period by 2 years. The probation period extending is fine, but why should she serve a higher bar? Increase her teaching and research requirements. Say, you've got to do more now. I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure that that she has missed her chance. There's still one more year left. I would want to go towards an option where I remind her of her responsibilities, remind her of what she signed up for as a teacher, professor, and then say, hey, give this a go. Don't let this be sacrificed because you're doing the other thing, as important as that might be. And so increasing her requirements, I'm not so sure. I would settle between A and B. Appreciate, but advise her to focus on research and teaching contribution as they're essential for confirmation. There's still one more year, mind you. If we're having this discussion with 3 weeks to go, then I'm probably nudging towards this. It's one more year. I don't need to already extend the probation by an additional year. One more year to go. She can prove herself. She can pull up her socks. If things are not up to speed, even then I can think about this option. But there's still one more year. I would want to give her a chance to get confirmed in 3 years. I don't want to already take the decision that it has to be extended by a year. I'll appreciate her, but to all intents, it seems to be a crucial thing. It is an exceptional year. So this seems to be something that's working. So I want to definitely, hey, say, that's good. I understand that's important. I understand you're doing that. But hey, tell you what, I know you are capable of delivering on this. I need you to pull up your socks on teaching and research. You still have got a year more. Go for it. Finish that off. Try to do more of teaching and research this year because it's absolutely crucial for you. I would go for this. C, D, E eliminate themselves easier. Between A and B, I like A. 1 year on, Aparna continues with her social work. Nice. Gradually, she gets closer to the end of her probation and she has not much to show against her teaching and research contribution. Now the ship has sailed. However, her social work has been widely appreciated by the local media. Nice. The Chief Minister of the state wants Aparna to take a larger role in social outreach and assist the government. Nice. She's clearly, evidently making a big impact, just not in her original role. The dean is afraid that not confirming Aparna might prompt her to leave the institution, sending a wrong signal to the outside world. She's doing a good job. At this point in time, we fire her and say, hey, I don't care about your social outreach. Get out here. It's like a wonderful potential Olympic champion not being given time off by the school to practice to get a bronze medal or a gold medal or a silver medal for the country. I think it's important that the other things also play a role. I'm not saying the school should sacrifice itself and then let her have a free rein, but we need to find something where we can find some balance. Cut her some slack, or at least that's what he's worried that not confirming her will look bad, and it might perhaps not be the best course of action either, not just look bad. However, he also wants to send a message to the newly joined faculty members that teaching and research contributions are essential for confirmation. Super. I think this paragraph sets it up nicely. So I'm going to pick a choice which doesn't kick her out and does not confirm her. So this whole thing is set up screaming for probation extension. I don't want to kick her out. She's doing some good job. I want to cut her some slack. Having said that, if I confirm her, it basically means if you're a great social worker, you can become a professor here. If you play cricket really well, you can become a professor here. If you can get the chief minister's say so on something, then you can be here for anything. That just sends all kinds of wrong signals to the faculty member. So the choice I'm looking for straight away is probation extension. Let me look at that. Confirm Aparna, but freeze her increments and proportions until her research contributions are as per the expected standard. No, the moment you confirm, then you are automatically saying my research requirements can take a backseat. I don't want to take the confirm option. Offer to create a non-teaching position of outreach officer for Aparna, but terminate her from the teaching position. This is a fudge. So basically fire her without calling it as a firing. And she'll probably get an outreach officer role from the government. So this not so juicy, this not so juicy. Let's keep looking. Offer Aparna a 5-year contractual position, after which she has to leave irrespective of her contributions. Why? If suppose you give her an option and then she starts doing well, she's got probably a 25-year academic career ahead of her, she could do well. Why should you sign up a contract which is at the end of 5 years, you're out? It's a teaching profession. Not a fan. Extend Aparna's probation by 3 years and tell her that she would have to leave for research and training, teaching do not improve in that period. Seems reasonable. Extend probation, give her a longer rope, give it 3 years and say, hey, you're finally in this place, you have to become a professor. Research and teaching matter. No matter what your other roles you've done, this is crucial. I cannot confirm you or I cannot elevate you without that. Having said that, there are extenuating circumstances. You have been doing something super meaningful. I can see that is making an impact. Therefore, I'll cut you some slack and give you 3 more years. So I'm liking this. Declare that Aparna's extraordinary achievement deserves to be treated exceptionally and confirm. Straight away, I don't like this word also, this word, declare. And so sometimes we do, so brilliant, so screw the rules are not for you. The passage clearly outlined that the dean wants to be very clear. He has aspirations, he wants to set the bar. He says he wants to send a message, are essential for contribution. Teaching and research are essential for confirmation. If you do this, you're basically saying they're essential for confirmation, but I tell you what, you can get confirmed even without that. It's all exactly the wrong thing. So I think D it is, we would go with D. A few months later, Aparna, during an interview with the local media, inadvertently expresses her fear that she might be let go by A2Z because she has not met its teaching and research requirements. She's a little worried and it comes through. Maybe I can't continue as a professor because I've not had enough time to do my research. Consequently, the Academic Council urges the Dean to review the faculty confirmation policy. They come back and say, hey, we can't afford to lose her. She's a good person. Let's review it. The Dean, however, believes that any change in the policy will be a setback to the Institute's aspirations of becoming a global leader in research. You understand? Set the bar, other people probably publishing research. You're just pulling the rug from under their feet. Which of the following actions by the Dean will be the most appropriate given the circumstances? Convey to Aparna that the Institute is eager to retain her. However, emphasize that she should focus on research to get confirmed. Yeah, I like this because she's just afraid. The institute has not said, look, you're out. She's not saying that. Call her over and say, hey, we like you. We simply can't confirm you without research. So make sure that you keep your head above water. Publish some research. Make sure that you can, this role, you fulfill the basic requirements of this job. So think about that. Tell Aparna that she's being let go for insulting the college on a public platform. No, he wants to find a solution. He doesn't want to burn bridges and say, hey, look, get out of here. Give an interview to a local newspaper and share Aparna's lack of research and poor teaching feedback. This is like washing dirty linen in public. No. Confirm Aparna, but ask her to issue a public statement acknowledging the importance A2Z gives to research contributions. Look, the importance given by A2Z to research contributions is for other teachers to feel it, the new recruits to feel it. Not for the world to think that A2Z does. It's not a PR exercise. It's an actual message. If you're a CEO, you want to convey a particular message to your employees that employees are important. You can't fire 1,000 people and then say my employees are very important. No, it is an internal message and it's got to be consistency. If you confirm her and don't care about it, then press release from her, just hollow. Confirm Aparna, but make it clear that her future promotions will be tied to her research contribution and teaching feedback. No. You cannot say, look, I'm letting you go this time, but hey, tell you what, 5 years from now, if it continues, you are in trouble. No. You can assuage her fears. Tell her that, hey, we're eager. We want you here. But see if you can find that balance. Give her some more chance. Give her a longer rope. Tell her extension of probation. Facilitate the process. Make it work. Give her some more time to come back and complete her research. What research people to publish in 6 months? Give her 9 months. Give her 10 months. Ask her to refocus on this. Give her another chance to grab on and deliver on whatever promise she may have. So this is something that works with her, and I like that, not the other 4. Choice A, I would go for.